Hi, everybody.
Hi, good to see you all.
I'm so glad you all are here tonight to join us for our custom jewelry design along with my sister Tracy.
Hi, we're so happy you're here on St. Patrick's Day.
We sure are. I got my little, hold on, gotta go sideways.
There you
for
go.
Video. Yep,
Mhm.
Tracy's got her super
Yep,
sparkly
shiny green
shirt on. Yep. We had our St. Patrick's Day party at our store here in Daytona Beach, Florida. And we had one yesterday. We have a 3-day St. Patrick's Day party.
Why not?
That's right. Why not? What the heck? And so, Trey, you said it was quite busy today in there.
It was, yes. We had people coming in steadily all day long today.
Mm-hmm.
We had Rick and Cindy came in today, and
With Juliet?
With Juliet and Dorothy Thompson, just Diane Sherman, all kinds of people were coming in today.
Oh, how fun.
Mary Beth Curtis. I
That's
could go
right.
on and on. Nancy Long, a lot of the people you see right on our design along shows often.
Oh, I would have liked to have seen a lot of those people.
I know.
So, but I would have liked to eat those cupcakes too. We are actually talking about the St. Patrick's Day party you see here. Not only, so this is at our physical location at 1500 Bevel Road here in Daytona Beach, Florida. And we have 20% off in our store and actually in our online store at tracyandstacy.com. And that goes on through Friday, our St. Patrick's Day party, which we do every year for 3 days, has been going on since yesterday, Wednesday, and will go on through tomorrow evening at 5:30 when we close. So also you will get a free cabochon stacking necklace with crystals. And Trey, I wanted to tell you, I saw one with a ruby in it today on the internet, and it was $795.
Woohoo!
Yes, so these are all genuine gemstones as well. No rubies though, sadly. So stop by the store and say hello to us, get some of our Shamrock Champagne Punch and a discount and a nice free necklace with any purchase. So that is going on at the store right now. Woohoo! Yay! I guess I could be eating whatever I wanted here in my office, but we don't have to discuss that right now, right? So one of the things that we're going to do besides see Tracy make a piece of jewelry from scratch tonight is we are going to give away a beautiful necklace, and Tracy actually posted it on our Facebook page today, so I'm not sure if you all saw it or not.
And I want to let you know, Karen Douglas is saying how much she says, I love my bracelet. So we're really happy to hear that, Karen.
Wonderful, Karen. Thank you for letting us know. So in order to win the necklace that Tracy has.
I want to say Irene was in today and her husband.
Irene Eddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good, very good. She got one of those fantastic deals on the herringbones last night. So good. So glad to see you also in today and here tonight too. So we are going to be giving away that $100, at least $100 sterling necklace that Tracy posted on Facebook, and you're going to show it to us again, right, Trey?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so she'll show us what you are going to be registering for. In the meantime,
it's a green spinel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's nice. It's set in sterling silver with cubic zirconias.
Love it. And did you? I know it's over $100. Last week's was $229.
I looked. This is about $115.
$115. Okay, very good. All right. So in order to win that green spinel sterling silver necklace with cubic zirconia worth $115, all you need to do is share this live event right now to your own Facebook page and then comment shared in the comments section of this live event right now. That will automatically get you registered into the drawing for tonight, and we will give that away before the end of our show. This is usually around a 1-hour show, so that'll be right before 8 o'clock Eastern time. And if you would like to increase your odds, you can tag your Facebook friends in the comments section, and you'll get an extra entry for each person that you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So go ahead and get started on that so that we can give away that beautiful green spinel necklace tonight. And I see. Are you reading this too?
Yes, that's right. Cindy was in, and
She met Faith.
Faith was there, and Dorothy. Yep.
Oh, that is so
That's right.
wonderful. And look, Karen shared to a couple friends. Thank you. That means so much to us. So happy to see so many of our friends here tonight. Of course, Irene, you said. Kathy is here. Cindy, and I'm sure Rick is here somewhere or will be momentarily. And so happy to see all of you here tonight. Now, let's go back to us for a minute here, Trey. And so before we begin, I'm just going to remind you all, well, first let me ask Tracy, are there any openings in the evening play Zava?
There are.
Amazing Gemstone.
There are.
Okay, so the Amazing Gemstone experience we are having on Monday, March 21st, which is this Monday. And I get to go to both of them. The afternoon event is completely full.
No. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, she's right.
Oh, please. But the evening event still has a few spots in it. So if you would like to come and handle over 50 different gemstones that Clay himself has cut, he will be at the event, of course. He is delightful. You'll love him too. And so, but you must register with us in order to attend at all. So you do that by calling the store or texting the store. And then one of our ladies or my nephew Hank will put you on the registration list. And then, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, just we're so excited, and for everyone that's signed up, we can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's like Christmas for me. I can't even wait. The whole weekend, I will be very excited. Now, another important notice, which Tracy mentioned to me today, which I'll be posting other places, is that we will be closed on Monday, March 21st, because this is a private event, this special Amazing Gemstone experience. So if you're coming to Clay's event, come on in. And otherwise, we will see you on Tuesday after that Monday. Next week on Tuesday, speaking of Tuesday, we will be having once again our 1 hour live jewelry sale that starts at 12 noon and ends at 1 o'clock. You can have your lunch with us. And during that time, someone will win a $500 diamond pendant. We give away one at every live show we do on Tuesdays. And then on Wednesday, we have such an exciting thing happening. We are having the night of 17 free giveaways. Now, normally we have that around St. Patrick's Day, but it was just a little too much with Tracy having her one hand still bandaged up from carpal tunnel, because there's a lot of writing down of names during that particular evening. So we extended it, or I should say postponed it, to next Wednesday night, giving away over $1,000 in fine jewelry prizes. Over 17 different free giveaways. That means we pull a name about every 5 minutes or less. So I hope you will join us. Make sure to mark your calendar, or even more importantly, set your alarm on your phone. It's how I live. For Wednesday, the 23rd at 7 p.m. And Tracy can attest to that. All right. So I think we will go ahead and, of course, I have a few more things I want to tell you, but I would like to go ahead and get started with Tracy's custom jewelry design log. If you're ready, Trey.
I certainly am.
Okay, so I'm going to add your freaky computer screen to the mix here.
Okay. And I want to let you know tonight I'm going to be designing with my left hand. So
wow,
it's going to be a little slower, but I think it will be okay because I just changed it to a left-handed use of a mouse. You can do that right on your computer. So it's very handy. So
handy.
I didn't even get that. Okay. So this is the really pretty pendant that we're giving away today, we're coming into it closer there. And it actually has some little design right on the chain too. I think it is really pretty piece. So keep entering and sharing. And then these are some of the designs that I plan to go to today. We'll see how far we get with them.
That's
With the
right,
one
because
hand.
one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy did tell me that. I mean, she's still going like a firecracker, like she always does. But she did tell me that her left hand gets really tired.
It's more my arm, my left arm.
The
Mhm.
whole left arm.
Yeah. So this is where. So this is a little ways into what I started with.
Okay.
And it's going to be amazing to see where it goes tonight. We'll see if I get to this spot. I started this all on Monday, so I might have forgotten how I traveled this route, but we will go ahead and give it a shot. There it is on a hand in different colors. Suddenly it started taking on the look of a flower to me.
Isn't that
And
interesting?
even a
Yes.
little bit more, I added some petals. And then there it is with some bands on the side. So I don't think it's going to be exactly like that tonight, but that's where we're going to be heading. Okay, so let's go ahead and start designing.
Okay, Trey.
Oops, that's where I was. I was
Uh-oh.
practicing before I came on.
Uh-oh, look away, folks. You're getting spoilers.
Okay, so we're going right back to the beginning here. I know that's true. That's kind of where we were going. I thought I better practice a little bit before we come on.
That was good.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I went ahead and actually picked a design, and let me go ahead and type in the number that I started with. Let's hope I get the number right here. It's funny how everything is a little slower with your left hand.
Yes.
But we are getting there slowly and surely. Okay, we are almost there. It's certainly a long number. Let's hope that's it. If it isn't, we're going to have to start over. But there it is. Okay, so what's so interesting is I kind of started down the road of doing a mother's ring. I know, how interesting, right?
Yes, so that's what you started with.
That is where I started. And I thought, this was a neat ring to do a mother's ring if you had this many children. I noticed that this one, you couldn't really take these additional gemstones or diamonds on the side off unless we directed the company and told them that's what we wanted. But as far as me being able to do it, I couldn't really do it. What I could do on this design, which I thought was really neat, I could go ahead and change the side diamonds or stones to different shapes. So let's see the gem sides. So as you can see, there's 3 different spots, 1, 2, and 3. This one is the top one. Let me just turn it a little bit. So I made this one into a more of a princess cut, as you can see there. And then the next one I made into a round. I left it around, and then I made the next one into a princess cut. And I thought that was just kind of neat to give just a whole different look to this ring and to show people what we could actually do. And I thought, you know what? It really looks to me as if it was missing something underneath this ring in the gallery. So I thought, what would
That is an interesting look, by the way. I would just like to
It is.
Right
this
now.
is a very interesting look. And I said, boy, I'd like to put something down below there. So let me go ahead and add a gemstone to underneath, something really only the wearer could see, but I thought it just filled it in nice. And I wondered if maybe it couldn't also be seen reflecting above in some of the diamonds.
Wow.
That was just kind of what I was going with there. I don't know. You hear about things reflecting in the diamonds, and this could very well do that. So if you wanted like a little bit of a accent of a pink or purple or black, it could actually do that. I'd have to double check to see. Okay, so here we are. I didn't want to have the round stone, although you could. There we go. I'm going to take all these extra things off, like the V prongs and the fitting to the rail properly, because we're going to be going in the opposite direction, and you'll see that shortly. So I went over here and I went to the trilliant right here. And I thought this would be a nice addition I'm going to go ahead and size that down a little bit. I just have to grab underneath it. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it into the direction so that it would sit nicely tucked right up to this ring. Let's pull it out a little bit so we can see what we're doing, and then let's bend it back. Whoops, grabbing the wrong thing there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now let's turn the ring so we can see it from this direction, and let's push this particular stone up. And you could actually, I mean, this is interesting. You could actually get it to the right size and you could just squeeze it right in that spot. Let's do that.
Oh, I love that idea.
Why not? And so we can just push that back and it tucks up so cute underneath that center diamond.
Oh, I love that, Trey. Did you do that earlier too?
I did not, but it just tonight it just looked like it could go there really well.
Love it.
I'm just going to bend it so it fits a little bit better. There we go. And let's take these handles off. And that just gives it an interesting look. Only the wearer could see that.
That's called a secret stone in our industry.
That's absolutely right.
Only the wearer can see.
Only the wearer could see. And we put that on both sides. And so, what? Where did it go? It must think it's the top. There we go. Sometimes I don't know what's the top and bottom. Now, I will say this would be a little uncomfortable, so we definitely would have to do some more arranging. But
why would it be uncomfortable?
Oh, because there it is.
There we
It would
go.
be hitting down into your finger. So
Yes,
ultimately, we would do something slightly different with it. I probably would turn it like this a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And push it up. And then make the height not so tall. Whoops, that's a little short. There we go. And that's a little bit better of a fit. Or I could put a smaller stone there too. But this is really the size stone I think we should work with on the side. So this is what I had done with it. I took it and pulled it over to the side. And then I went ahead and turned it. And I just slipped it right in here. For some reason, I just thought it went nicely right in this spot here. And it really, to me, needed something underneath this ring. I mean, when I saw it, that was the first thing I said.
Yeah, it's a unique the way it's open down there.
It is. And I thought this was a nice addition to this ring.
And Irene, Eddie said, could it be a grandmother's ring?
Oh, certainly could be.
Oh, we could make one of the generations one shape of stone and the next generation another shape of stone.
Oh, that's a great idea.
On top of course, the birthstone.
Absolutely.
Of the family members.
Absolutely. So this you can't really see from above, but you certainly can from the side. And I thought that was just really cute. Okay, so the next thing I thought I'd like to do is put some bands next to it because this particular ring has bands that you can get to go on both sides. And where are those bands? Oh, they're hiding underneath.
And
so
the diamonds are cutting right in.
Yes, and so in my opinion, that's a little close for those bands. Why even bother?
See that you're married at that point.
Right. Why even bother? So I'm just going, I don't think your bands, unless you soldered them on there, would ever be that tight. In fact, I would have to have wider bands if I had this particular ring.
Lots and lots of hearts on adding those bands though, Trey.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Let's go ahead and make the width a little bigger so that we can see them. Let's see where we go with that. There we go. Now you can at least see them peeking through on each side.
Yes.
A little bit bigger still. Okay, now that really looks good. And I think we maybe can add diamonds to those gems on. Oh yeah, now you
Oh,
really,
wow.
now it's really looking great. Really pretty piece.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
And let's see that on a hand.
Yes, please, let's do.
I think that's on your show, isn't it? Let's see that on a hand.
Let's see that on a hand. And it can't be my hand this time.
No, no.
So you have, oh my gosh, it's lovely.
Isn't
Karen.
that pretty?
We have two folks saying beautiful. Mary Lou said, I love this already.
Oh,
And that
great.
was before you added the diamonds on. And then Lisa said, I love that idea, Stacy, about the different shaped gemstones for different generations.
Oh, I do too. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's take the hand off because it's easier for me to
Can you
design
render
without
that
it.
one?
Oh, sure.
And rendering means that.
Do you want to render it with the hand?
No.
Okay. Remove the hand.
Remove the
Bye-bye.
hand.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and render this little guy.
If you can.
Yeah, oh, of course we can.
Of course you can, but I mean, if it's not too much.
Now, you know, it's
That's
always a lot of fun to see what they would look like if they were made in real metal. Okay.
I agree.
And of
All
course, I just love the rose gold.
And rose gold and diamonds, so gorgeous.
It really is.
Interestingly, Tracy and I, well, this is not the interesting part. We have both been jewelers over 28 years. But there are a few other times in our careers that they tried to start rose gold again, and it just didn't take off. And you know, like 10 years ago, suddenly, ba-bang.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful, the number of people making rose gold jewelry for the last decade.
Oh, it's
Love
great.
it.
Now all the colors of gold are in right now.
Yes,
and it
yes,
is
they are.
so much fun. People
Yes,
are
they are.
stacking. Like we just got new stacking rings in. You don't even know about
I
it.
haven't seen
You
them.
haven't seen it. Love them. Just to let you know, I think they're great. Okay, so we're gonna save it. I think under the new profile, it probably will save there. I'm hoping. And
Here's-
okay, so the next thing I did do is I removed the whole center ring.
Really?
I did.
Ooh.
And I went ahead and I brought in another band because I wanted to just fool around with the center because it was fun to have the two bands on the side. And I'm going to think maybe this is the one I brought in. I'm hoping so. But if not, that's the great thing about this. We can change it
That's
and
right.
redo it if we need to. And it always pops the ring back in when I leave. But there is ultimately, let's put these to sleep for a minute.
We're going to hide you. Bye-bye. If they decide to be hidden.
There we go. And so now we have and it's weird, it's not down here. So I don't know
We don't know where
why
it
it's
is,
not
turn
showing,
around.
but we'll just cross our fingers. So there is just the band that we have just added. Let me click on it. It knows it's there at least. I'm going to take the height down a little bit because I wanted it at the
I see
same
that.
height, although it could easily be that up at that height. Let's see now, where are we? Here we go. We're taking the profile down.
I
Really.
love what you're doing with this, by the way.
Oh,
This is
great.
Great.
And it kind of goes to show how sometimes you just come up with ideas as you're working. Okay, so that looks about where I'd like it. Then I went ahead and I thought, why not add some diamonds to
Why
this
not?
band? And we can easily do that by just snapping this, checking this check over here. And now we have a really neat look. I don't know that many people would wear a band like this, where it had that little loop up there. So I was ultimately going to add a setting to the center. And let me see which one I chose. I kind of like the way it looked. So,
And I would like to say too, we have done this before where someone took a ring guard or ring
Oh.
pocket
Absolutely.
as Rick and Cindy would call it, a ring pocket, a ring guard, and slipped a band in there because the person, for whatever reason, either the band or the ring guard were sentimental and they wanted to still wear them, but not wear them with a solitaire diamond in the center. So we have done this before, and I love how it looks, especially stacking being so hot.
Oh, I agree. So I did pick one of the settings. I love this bottom part here of the setting.
That setting is gorgeous.
And let's go ahead and pull it back down a little bit, but I just wanted you to see it up there. And we can actually take the bands away for just a minute and just see how this is sitting. And that looks good. Looks really good.
Yeah.
And I went ahead at this point and I pulled in the trillions again. There we go. And I just straightened them up so that they were more on the sides. Let's see here. Sometimes it's hard to see exactly where they are. That would be upside down. I don't think that would be good. But we can put them right side up. There we go.
Oh, I see what you, oh, I love it. Love it.
And I had this tall enough in here so that we could attach them and they could stay on this ring, but go over the bands on the outside. That was my plan there.
I love that.
So right now we just have the 4. And that looks good. And I'll bring the bands in now. Let me put them back on. That's my hand going a little not its normal self.
It's true. I forgot you're doing it with your left hand. Wow.
And and what I had done is I added black diamonds to start with there. I thought they would look really neat.
I wondered what you had used for there. I wasn't sure if it was sapphire or a black gemstone.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I added the black diamonds. And let me turn that off. And it gave it, you know, a neat little look.
Oh, it does.
Let's see. They're a little too close in my opinion. Let's pull them out a little bit. That's looking good. And I'm going to lift them up a little bit. And turn them up a little bit. Lift them a little bit more. And as you can see, they will be going over the diamond bands below. Oh, and you know what I did? I also enlarged them. I made them bigger.
That would explain it.
They were small in the other ring that we were doing, but on this one, I did make them a little bit bigger. There we go. Now we are seeing them. And again, we're going to pull them out because when they got bigger, they also got bigger and went under and into the
gold there.
the setting, right? Oh, and down below too.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and make the height a little shorter of that. And I really think at this point we could go down to the bottom gallery rail, which is this rail here, and we don't have to have that quite so tall. Let's see where that is. Lower gallery rail height. So we can make that a little bit smaller. And a little smaller. And we could actually remove the upper gallery rail because we don't need that much stuff going on there. There we go. And now the stones will show so much better.
Yes, they sure do.
Yeah. And up. There we go. Yep. So that was the start of the ring that I had worked with. It was a fun ring to do. Let's go ahead and bring it into the center and maybe render that.
Oh, that sounds good.
There we go.
Anytime. Oh, wait, we needed our, we need someone to tell us to save. If someone did, I missed it. Oh, this ring is so cool, Trey.
It's just very different.
It is.
And you could literally flip those stones the opposite direction, but it just was really neat. And I love that you could wear this ring without the bands, or you could wear it with one band or both the bands.
Mm-hmm. I love the black diamond of it all.
Now, the next thing I did was I went ahead and brought in, I duplicated this. And I played around with the additional trillions. Right now it's trying to figure out what's going on here. So let's hope it finds its way. Come on, little machine.
And Susan Bexley says, amazing. And Diane says, wow, looking so pretty.
Oh, great. So glad to hear that. It's funny how you can go from one design completely to another, but yet we still have the bands from that original design.
That's right. Don't click. She's trying to click, everyone.
Well, I'm saving something. I don't know. Why is it working so hard?
It is working hard. And the school bus is not turning.
It did turn once.
Just one time?
Twice.
We'll just wait, folks. I like how you positioned the trillions with the points in,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I would have myself turned them so that the flat side was against the mounting
Uh-huh.
on each of those. And this is so much more dynamic and also less catchy.
Oh, that's true. And it has a little bit different flair to it. I think I'm going to do Control-Alt-Delete and
Okay.
see if we can't come back to this. Hopefully I've got everything saved enough. Okay,
All right,
Taskmaster, where are you?
Do you need me, Trey?
Oh, Task Manager.
Okay.
And
Oh, we're
then
all getting to see you do that.
there it
How
is
smart
right
she
there.
is.
So I want to click on that and push end, and we're just going to restart it.
No, look at that picture that it is in the back. Did you see?
I
that?
did. I didn't want to see it.
Really, sorry.
Didn't know what was
Look
going on.
away,
It was
look
scary,
away.
a little bit scary.
A little bit. All right, I heard her double click it back on here.
Yeah, there it is coming back on for us.
And Rick says, Tracy, you are doing so well with your left hand.
Thank you,
You
Rick.
are.
Thank you. I have to say, I'm so happy that you could turn the mouse to a different right click and left click.
Yes.
That is, I could see that before I had the operation. I started trying with my left hand and I'm like, I wonder if it will change. And I went and reviewed it and it did. So that was good. Okay, we're going to go in here. Ah, there it is.
Yay.
Yes.
Oh, someone saved and it was right there waiting.
I know. Fantastic. Better not
Here we
speak
go.
too soon.
Sorry. My bad.
But right there is a good example how we went from the one ring to the other ring.
Right. It's
Mhm.
so, actually, the three, they're so different.
You're right about that.
Right.
Okay. And the only thing
Oh.
we lost was the color on the diamonds.
They look like they're still black when they look on the tray. on the
Oh,
bottom.
you know what? They are black. What's happened, I think, is the white ones have covered them.
Yeah, they like to drop there they are.
Yeah.
We need to tell them about that. That is very annoying.
What?
That like parts come back on it and you have to delete them or
Oh,
turn
it's
them off.
it just went over it because I had duplicated
Oh, okay.
on that particular thing. Okay, then the next thing I did was I took those and put them right here and pulled them out, and that's how I got that unique look.
So now you're molding diamonds because I do not think that's possible.
No, I think you're right. I'm trying to think what exactly I did. I think maybe I did the top. Side to side.
Piggyback? Yeah.
There we go. Well, now we have one. Okay, so if we're going to have the flower design like I had worked with, let's go ahead and take this and turn it. And let's push it into place. Let's look at this straight on. Okay, we're a little tilted. So let's go ahead and bring this in, and that will give us a point that we can work towards. Oh, we're almost there. There we go. Oh my goodness. Left hand had a glitch. Okay. Okay, so there we are. Let's go ahead and quad this out. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, that might be how I got that one. Oh, well, who cares how I got it? Side to side. Okay, we're going to go in for a closer look. And I'm going to pull these to the side a little bit. The original ones. Pull them over. Ah, there we go. Now it looked like it was dancing. Didn't mean to be doing that. And let's go ahead and take the grid off because I think we have everything the way we want it. And put the perspective, view on. And let's go ahead and turn those diamonds black so they're not so distracting. And I like a black diamond with rose gold. It's really a pretty look.
I do too.
And there, now we have the flower look.
Oh, Trey, that is lovely. And now we talk about this every time, but we always have new folks. So what we are seeing here with Tracy would be like what she would do sitting down with you in person to design. You just make a design appointment. It's absolutely free. And if you're outside of our area, we do Zoom appointments where she can custom design just like this. And
that's so much fun too.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. We have folks that we have designed jewelry for who have never stepped foot in our shop. So, but what I want to tell you is that after you leave or after your Zoom appointment is done, then is when the real work begins for Tracy, because she goes over the piece with a fine-tooth comb, making sure everything is aligned properly, making sure that the metal is touching each other. It's quite unbelievable, all the different steps. And it takes her, she said, anywhere from 3 hours to several days, depending on the job.
And there it is, rendered with all those little trillions there on the side.
That really is, I didn't take it yet. There you go. It really is a unique look. And when I originally saw it, I thought those were like white baguettes in between the trillions.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the way that the light was hitting it. Judy says, very nice.
Oh, very good.
And Karen says, wow, this is awesome. It is amazing, isn't it, Karen? I love it. And if you think this is great, there are over 50 live videos like this on our YouTube channel. Masterpiece Jewelers Daytona Beach is what you would search for. So you can go back and look at any ones that you may have missed.
I thought maybe I'd go ahead and make those stones a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Because I thought we could make them into some gemstones. And it would be really pretty. So that's a 5.5. Let's go to the other ones here.
So you're going to make them all the same size again?
I am, yeah. There we go. And it gives it a little bit more of a flowery look when they're bigger. And we can actually take the bands off. Let's say you weren't going to wear bands with it. You wouldn't have to. It would make a nice ring without the bands. But the reason I've left the area clear here and here is so that you can see the diamonds on the band of the ring, of the initial ring, instead of hiding those diamonds. Now, I thought a few nice colors would be like maybe some lavenders.
Oh, yes. And by the way, those black diamonds set off that center diamond. Any of the colors are going to do that.
Yes. So I'm going to go with the amethyst. There we go. And you could just leave it like that, or you could put a different stone right in the center, maybe a London blue topaz. And you have just a real pretty summery piece. We're selling a lot of butterflies.
Yes.
And I think this goes along once the butterflies start becoming popular, then we start selling flower items too.
That's right.
And dragonflies, of which we'll have some of those in the show, I'm hoping, next week.
Right?
Yep, we have some dragonfly pieces and 1 or 2 butterfly pieces that I'm planning on having us show, if it's okay with Stacy, if she decides she wants to add those.
Absolutely. You have a couple questions,
Mm-hmm.
right? One is, let's see. Teresa said it looks like Easter. That is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Teresa. It does have Eastery colors.
And then Lisa said, I love that combo. And then, let's see, Karen has said, how do you think about doing this type of work?
Well, I really hate to say it. It sounds funny, but I almost think of it as like when a writer sits down and like when I'm doing this for the show, I just sit there and suddenly the ideas come to me. When you come to the store, you talk to me and you just tell me some of the ideas you have, or just some thoughts, or maybe we talk about where maybe diamonds or gemstones came from, and somehow it just works into being we come up with a good design for you. We also have a lot of examples in the store that we can start with, and that's so you have a hard piece to start with, and then we can bring it to the machine here in the computer, and we can get very close to that design and keep adding to it till it's something that's perfect for you. So I guess that's really probably people are more interested in how we get the designs at the store, because that is one of the things people often say. They're afraid to come in because they don't know what to do with it.
That's true.
Between all the designs we have at the store and the computer and the catalogs, we can generally get a good idea of pieces that you like. We can start there. Doesn't mean we end up there, but it will take us to where you really want to be.
And it's a lot skill, but it's also sort of an intuition and understanding, when we're talking to you, getting an idea and a feel of what you would like. That's cool, Trey. And that just comes to us, and it's a wonderful gift to have. And we have a great time when we're working with you, because we're all, sharing ideas, and it's very, it is not intimidating at all for you to come in and sit with us. Like Tracy said, people do sometimes say, well, I never made an appointment because I just didn't have any ideas. But afterwards, people have told us, I had such a wonderful time sitting here designing. Or one woman recently told me, when she and her daughter came in to design a ring for her daughter, who rarely wears jewelry, she said, we had such a special time together designing that piece of jewelry, and she has not taken it off since. And that's
that's great.
Awesome.
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
And
so
there
that's
is
gorgeous, Trey.
Yep, I went ahead and made them into more of a petal look.
Mm-hmm.
With the marquise. Of course, you can add more if you want. Again, I left it kind of clear so you could see the diamonds on the side.
Could you render that one?
Oh, absolutely. Would you like to see it rendered on the hand?
Sure. Also, this could be a blue diamond. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a
Oh,
London blue
it is,
topaz.
but it could easily be. Yeah.
That would be amazing as well.
Oh, yeah. I love flowers.
I do too.
I
love
love
the
flower
color
jewelry.
of floral jewelry.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Yeah, that's a fun piece.
It is.
And I actually, it's actually done in a silver color right now. So let's say you didn't want to have the extravagant, which I don't call it really extravagant, the extra diamonds, you wanted to have it a little sleeker, we could remove those diamonds and you would
Amazing.
have a little bit sleeker ring. And being in silver, it would be a little bit less expensive. But isn't that a pretty piece?
It is, Trey.
And if we add the bands back on, watch out, the diamond ring is going to pop up once we get these bands on, I think. We'll have to take it down. Come on, little guy. Okay. Guess what I need to do? Save.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I love it with the bands.
It is pretty, isn't it? Now, wouldn't that be a fun engagement ring to have?
It would.
Yeah, so pretty.
And it would get a lot of comments on it as well.
Absolutely.
Colored stones are quite a common thing in engagement rings in other parts of the world. We are one of the largest countries that does the vast majority of engagement rings in diamonds. And Tracy says, I already knew that.
Oh, sorry.
I already knew that. What else do you want to talk about?
And then there is, if you just had the bands without diamonds. And you could even do this in a two-tone.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, so we could go back and we could, let's see what's going to turn pink. Here, you know what? I'm going to do this one here. Whoops, I overclicked. Oh, what's interesting is the amethysts are in the pink right now.
Oh, and I like that.
And then we're going to turn this pink.
Oh, and Mary Lou has a good idea. Be a great design, actually, for a mother's ring.
Oh, my goodness, you're right.
The stones could be the color of each child's birthstone.
You're absolutely right.
That is a nice idea.
So there is another whole different look. I'm going to change the stones on the outside to a different color, and we'll render that so we have a little bit different look. Is there any suggestions on that, Stacy? It could be your suggestion.
Well, thank you. Well, I love the idea of Mary Lou's to have the different colors for the, or even doing like blues and greens going, like different shades.
Oh, that would be very pretty. Well, I've got them all clicked right now. So why don't we just go ahead and we'll just do like rhodolite on those and maybe a peridot in the center.
Oh, I like those two together, peridot and rhodolite.
That's an interesting color combination.
It is. Welcome to Christmas, everyone. It's for those who have a Christmas wedding, which there are people.
I think we'll do the other.
Oh.
Let's do some different colors of greens on here. I think that would be fun.
I think it would be too.
Mm-hmm. The peridot is always such an interesting color, not in real life, but on here.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness me. There's
an
another
olive
shade.
one?
Yeah, I think that's what I touched.
There we go, like a green tourmaline.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, do we have to decide the peridot in the center?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What color would you like in that center? That peridot, I love the peridot in real life, but in that one. Okay, how about citrine?
Okay, we have a couple suggestions. First of all, Rick says emerald and peridot for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you, Rick, our executive producer.
You are so right. You are so right.
And I love that. I love it with that orange in the middle. And then Mary Lou says, going back to your green and red one, for those who like the poinsettia look.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. My mother would have liked that.
Yes, she
Mom
would.
really liked that because it was near her birthday.
That's exactly
Mhm.
right. And Irene says, I have a peridot and blue topaz ring. Those two are phenomenal colors together.
Absolutely. Another beautiful combination is sapphire and emerald. You don't see that very often. I have no idea why not.
That's true. You'll see the three precious stones together, ruby, sapphire, and emerald.
Yep. But it doesn't often have that. You remember, Stacy, that we saw those when we bought from the international section.
Yes.
It was really, really fun.
Yes. I was actually, just as you were saying that, I was thinking of her.
Oh, yeah. They had some beautiful pieces. Nothing like what we see here. And it was at one of our shows. They had a whole international area.
And weren't they, I could be wrong, just say I'm right. Weren't they 18 karat, Trey?
Yes. I was going to say at least that, but I know we never had anything past 18 carats.
That's
So
right.
you're right. And they came actually from that foreign country. And
Yeah,
sorry, I don't
the
recall which
people.
one they did, but we brought some home, but then we ordered some later and they actually came through the mail.
That's right.
And the package was so unique. We're easy to please, let me tell you.
This was before the internet.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was. And the pieces were just gorgeous. This is so cool looking, Trey.
It's so different than where we started.
That it is.
That it is.
That it is. No, but seriously, all seriousness, can you render that?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just so cool.
And it really is good colors for St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much for that suggestion. I know I still have other greens up there, but oh, look at that. What was left on the screen.
It was beautiful.
Oh, this is so much
This
fun.
is really pretty.
So different than what we've done before. I love the greens. I
do
really
too.
do.
And I love that you made that center band emeralds.
Oh, yes. I like that too. That's
Mhm.
really good. How did you say to do the screenshot again?
Oh, here.
Control and
No, the
screenshot.
Windows.
Oh, Windows.
button.
Thank you. Okay,
That's
got it.
on the print screen.
Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. We both did it.
Uh-huh.
Dun, 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 dun. All
Okay.
right, I think we are.
Oh, we've got to end.
We're getting close
Yeah,
to ending here.
We
folks.
have to end. But thank you, everyone, for joining us
Yes,
tonight.
thank you.
That was really fun. And see how it just kept taking different turns tonight. I love that.
I love it too. It is a joy. Just jewelry is a joy, and I love it. Tracy loves it. And and thank you very much for doing that, Trey. Mary Lou says, I love those colors together. Looks so fresh. Oh, hold on. It's just Tracy there for a minute. Can't have that. Oh, heavens.
Wait, let's put something up over your screen.
That's right. We're going
To block
find
you.
words to put up over.
Oh, wait, that's me you're going to
my
block.
face.
That's right.
Yeah. That's really funny. Oh, look at that. Lisa said amazing as always.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Nancy Long said lovely design.
Well, thank you, everyone, for being here with us on
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day.
I agree. This
Mhm.
has been delightful. And of course, it continues on at our store. We are having our St. Patrick's Day 3-day event that we have every year, and that's Wednesday through Friday. So you still have Friday to come on in tomorrow between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. To enjoy refreshments, our Shamrock Champagne Punch. You'll get a free cabochon stacking necklace with any purchase. And we have 20% off both in the store and online right now with the promo code Shamrock. So please come in and join us tomorrow for that. That will definitely be fun. And then who doesn't? I think that it's true that if you don't pay for or provide the snacks, they have no calories. Your doctor may tell you something different. And then let's see what. Oh, here. And then if you have jewelry that you are not wearing, we would love to buy or trade with you. You see a list here of all the different things that we do buy and trade. And you're seeing it just for a few moments here, but you can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com and click on the gold buying tab. There you will see this list along with a other testimonials and other information about buying and trading jewelry. And if you are not sure if we buy it, please bring it all in during your appointment because we want to see it all. So just call our store and make an appointment. We will set aside time just for you. And so now the next fun thing that we will all be doing here online is our 1 hour live jewelry sale, which is at lunchtime on Tuesday, March 2nd. And during that 1 hour show, someone will win a free $500 diamond pendant as they do every week. So that is at 12 noon Eastern time on Tuesday, March 22nd. And then set your alarm on your clock, on your phone, put it on your calendar, tie a string around your finger, whatever you need to do to remind yourself that next Wednesday will be our night of 17 free giveaways. We will be giving away 17 different prizes, and that includes over $1,000 in fine jewelry prizes. And that all starts at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, March 23rd.
Oh, and Mary Lou has a nice statement there. I thought that was so sweet.
Watching
Thank you.
the show is like visiting the shops in, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Idar Oberstein, known as the World of Gems. Love all that you do. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. And if you all, look at all the sweet things folks said.
Absolutely. Thank you.
If you have a chance to go over to our YouTube channel at tinyurl.com/Masterpiece Jewelers, we would love for you to subscribe. We need to get up to 100 subscribers in order to be allowed to have use of other exciting things that YouTube does, but you have to have 100 or more subscribers. Some people have 100,000, but in any case, so we would love for you to go over there and check out our different videos that we have on there and subscribe to help us out. That would be just wonderful.
And I know a lot of you have already too, so thank you so much.
Thank you for that. Okay, so let's announce the winner of that spectacular green spinel necklace worth $115, and that winner is Judy Mackey. Judy, congratulations. Tracy's clapping her little hands. Congratulations. A round of applause for you with Tracy's little hand. So congratulations. All you need to do is stop by the store and pick it up. And at your convenience, anytime after 11 o'clock tomorrow. And until, we really appreciate you so much. We thank you all for being here. Did you have something you want to say, Tracy?
Well, I did want to say that Karen asked us to text her that so she could subscribe.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. And Karen, okay, so we have texted Karen in the past, right?
I will
get it
I'm
to
sure
you,
we
Karen.
have.
Do
I'm
not
sure we
worry.
have. Yes.
So we appreciate you so much. We are so glad that you join us here on Thursday nights and every time we do a live show. It is so important to us and so uplifting, and Tracy and I get to hang out together and chit chat with you all. So until we see you again, I remind you to stay sparkly. Good night, everybody.